Hello to the second tutorial on SolidWorks for beginners. In this tutorial I'm going to make the first sketch. As we see, we have here the SolidWorks interface, and here we have the tree. We have three different planes, so we can imagine the front plane, the top plane, and the right plane. So according to the part you are drawing, you can choose the best plane to present it. So I'm going in this case choose the top plane and simply press on it, and here we have the sketch icon. So we press on the sketch, so now we will be able to draw a sketch on the top plane. And here we have the sketch tools interface. We have the exit sketch when we finish drawing. We have the dimensions to add dimensions to the sketch, and here we have the tools, the line, and we have line and center line. The center line is like a helping line for construction and guiding. And here we have the rectangle, different types of rectangles, and we have the circle and many ways to draw the circle, and we have the spline, we have the arc, we have polygon, we have the fillet and chamfer, we have the ellipse and text point, trim, mirror, pattern. We are going to use all of these in these tutorials. So for now I am going to draw a rectangle. We can choose, for example, here this point is the origin point, or it is like 0x, 0y, 0z. I'm going to choose it and then draw a rectangle. The green symbols here, it shows the type of relation here. For example, this line means that this line is a vertical and this one is a horizontal, and so on. Also we have here the relations which we are able to add to the sketch. So for example, I will choose the line here and draw one line just randomly, and here I can choose this line, then control second line, and I can add a relation. For example, I want it to be parallel, so now it turned into parallel lines. We can see the sample here, and if I want them to be vertical, I can choose or add the vertical relation. So now I have these two lines verticals. So I press OK. So now here in this rectangle we can see we have lines and blue lines. Black lines mean that the position or the dimension of these lines are defined, and the blue ones, they are not defined. So let's add some dimensions to define the lines. So I will add smart dimension. I have to add 100 millimeters, and here I can add 70 millimeter, and here this is okay. This is the concept, and here we have to make a view, and here we can just press OK. And now we have our rectangle all in black, so that means it is defined. And we can do the same here, add some dimension, press on the line, and we have to define the place of the rectangle to the origin in order to get defined. So I'm going to press this point and this point. I will add any dimension, press OK. So now we have the whole sketch defined. Now I can draw a circle. So now I am rotating the sketch by clicking on the wheel of the mouse and then move the sketch. In order to get the normal view, we just press on space, and here we can click on normal too. So it returns to the normal top view. So add some dimension to the circle. And define its position to the origin, smart dimension. OK. And can add another relation to be vertical. OK, now I have the circle fully defined. I can try to draw another shape here. Press escape, and now I have another way to define the sketch. We have here display and delete relation. We have under it a fully defined sketch. So when I press on it, so it's going to calculate. So after finishing a drawing, we can exit from the sketch mode by clicking on this icon. So now we have our sketch showed here, and here this is sketch 1, which represent the drawing we made. So if we want to edit the sketch again, we just press on sketch and edit sketch, normal to, and add some dimension here. So in here we can see we got this overdefined. It means that the sketch we defined it many times, so there is no need to define it more. So we just press Ctrl Z and try to put another relation. So now we have our sketch fully defined, and exit again and save. So now I can close this tutorial about making the first sketch. In next tutorial I am going to start using the 3D features here to make the first 3D drawing. So see you in the next.